Right, so welcome back. I hope you had a good lunch. Now, the last part of this training is about MQTT. And there are two parts to MQTT. One is using the web-based tool, again, something similar to Postman. Something similar to Postman, but this is a web-based for MQTT, just to understand the flow of how we can send data to the platform. So, and the second part of it, we will code our Hibiscus Sense to send data for all the sensors that we have on Hibiscus Sense. So just now we only send 3 parameters, which are the temperature, humidity, and altitude, right? Altitude or pressure. So we need pressure. So we will look into the other sensors. We read those sensors and then send the data using MQTT. Now, before we move on to the hands-on, let me explain a bit about MQTT. Now, MQTT is similar to CoAP in terms of the purpose. Now, if you understand, the REST communication uses a lot of memory to code and send the data. And CoAP and MQTT was meant for constrained devices. So what do you mean by constrained devices? Devices that has very less memory, less processing power, and so on. So it is meant to be for those type of devices. It is actually an ISO standard. Unlike CoAP, CoAP is actually IETF standard, IETF 2, I think 7252, if I'm not mistaken. That is for CoAP. MQTT, on the other hand, is an ISO standard, so ISO IEC 20922. So it's a standard, so it stands for message queuing telemetry transport. In the concept of MQTT, it uses something called publish, subscribe. Say publish and subscribe. I'll explain in detail. MQTT has 4 main components. First, as I mentioned, publish, subscribe. Second is there is a message. Then we have a topic. So topic first, then message, of course. So topic, and then there's a broker. So these are 4 main components in MQTT. So what is publish, subscribe? Hold on, let me just. Sorry. Yeah. So assuming there are devices want to send data, the device would actually send to a particular topic. So the topic, you can create any topic, but depending on the platform, sometimes it is predefined. The format is predefined, what the topic should be. I will explain what, in terms of favorite platform, what is the topic will be. So when the device wants to send data, it's called publish, right? Publish. Now, assuming there's another device, in this case, device 2, want to receive the same data that device 1 published, device 2 has to subscribe to the same topic. Assuming the topic here is that room/temperature, the device 2 would have to subscribe to room/temperature in order for it to get the same message. So this is the fundamental understanding of publish and subscribe. Can a device do both? Yes, it can. Meaning it can publish to as many topics, it can subscribe to as many topics. We will see that later in Hibiscus Sense. It can do both. It can publish to a particular topic. At the same time, it will also subscribe to a different topic to get control. Okay, so that's the first one. Second, the message and the topic. Messages are information that you want to exchange between your devices. For example, it could be turn on, or it could be the data itself, like the REST data that we have created, the temperature, the humidity, all that are all messages. Topics are the way you register interest. In this, for example, in our office building, you say building 1, you can say first floor, you can say room 2, and then / temperature. So that are topics. So topics are, there are different level of separator. It could be the main topic level, and then you can have a subtopic and so on. MQTT uses a case sensitive. So meaning to say home is different than capital H home. So it's a case specific. Now, sorry. So this is MQTT topic. Assuming you have a device that publishes the message which is either on or off. So the topic here is home /office/lamp, and the message is on and off. So it doesn't matter whether another device received or not, it would know. It can if you want to, but it just keeps sending. It will keep updating the message. And assuming we have a client here, in this case, maybe Hibiscus Sense, that has an LED or it has a lamp. So it subscribes to the same topic. And when they receive message as on, the code in the client here would know, okay, the message is on, then I should turn on the lamp. So you need to program it. Assuming I receive off, then the code in here will turn off the lamp. So that is how you manage the message that is received on the same topic. Again, can multiple clients receive? Yes. So you can actually connect multiple clients to the same topic. So the next question is, how does the platform know? Right? There are multiple connectivity, the multiple publisher, multiple subscribers. Now, this is the role of message broker. Now, message broker is actually a different program that sits within the platform. So, for example, Favoriot platform, we also have a broker in the platform that looks after MQTT type of communication. It's a very, very important task of a broker, because it needs to keep track of all those topics that's published to. It needs to keep track all those devices that's connected. It needs to keep track which device subscribe to which topic. So a lot of tasks. Okay, so assuming, for example, device in the green color here, there's a one device here, and then there's another device subscribe the same one. So the broker will see, okay, for this topic, there are 2 different devices to subscribe, then I will push the data to them. So similarly, if this one is another one, house, room, window, then this device will only receive the message on that topic. Okay, so this is published and this is subscribe. So far, understand? Now, a broker is primarily responsible for receiving, filtering the message, decide who is interested in them, and then publishing the message to all subscribers. It would not amend. It is not the role of broker to amend any data. It would not, well, it would not delete it. It will just, the role of broker is just relaying the messages, the topic and the message to the recipient. So that is the role of MQTT broker. So there are 4 components, as I mentioned: publish, subscribe, topic, message, and the broker. Now, in specific to Favoriot platform, in fact, you can actually go and find MQTT broker out there. There are so many open source MQTT brokers. You can actually set it up on your own using Linux platform, and you can run the broker on its own. But in order for it to connect to the platform, so we need to change a bit. What the changes here is that, see, the broker, MQTT broker here will control all the connection, and at the same time, it also pushes the data to be stored in the platform as well. So there is a communication between the MQTT broker and the internal components of Favoriot platform. So it will the publisher will publish, and the broker will push the data to the subscriber, and at the same time, it will store the data. What we will do later is 2 parts. The first part is we will use Hibiscus Sense to publish to a specific topic to the platform. So that is the first step, right? And then we will also code such that the Hibiscus Sense subscribe to a particular topic, and when the platform, within the platform, when we send some command, right, it will receive and we will do something on the Hibiscus Sense. But before we go into the coding on the Hibiscus Sense, let's do a simple connectivity using a web-based client, a web-based MQTT client, which is referred as Hive MQTT, Hive MQ. So this one.
Dr. Gopi?
Yeah.
From the previous slide, okay, this one. So is there a broker here?
Yeah, the broker is within the platform.
Or within the platform?
So it's together. So this is the platform. Is inside it. MQTT must have broker. Kalau tak ada broker, susah dia nak handle the connections.
Okay.
Right? So what we would do is you need to go to this web. So let me just share this. I'll put it in the chat. So it is Hive MQTT like this. Now, when you open this, let me just bring it up. There are a few things that we need to use to connect. So first step is that we need to connect to the broker. Then only we can publish, we can subscribe to that particular topic. So in order for us to connect, first we need to change this. Right, so let me smaller. First is the host. Now, like earlier, coapp uses coapp.favoriot.com. For MQTT, we use mqtt.favoriot.com. Okay. Next is the port. Now, there are few ports available, as if you see in the documentation. Let me just bring up the documentation. Yeah. Yes, you see here. Under the MQTT section, So there's a few ports. Now, for WebSocket, we use port 3000. And by default, MQTT's port are 1883 for non-secure and 8883 for secure connection. So if you want to use a secure connection, you can use 8883. But now, since we are using a web-based, here later we use this, but since we are using web-based, so we use 3000. Yeah, so 3000. Client ID, you can leave it. It's just identifying the unique name. So every time you will have a different name, different client ID. Now for username and password, we want to simplify and we use access token. So which access token? Okay, let's see. So you can use any access token for the matter. So let's use SO2 access token. Okay, SO2 access token. So get the SO2 access token.
Can we use hibiscus?
Can.
Because we want to see a few parameters, right?
Oh, itu nanti. Ini untuk
Okay.
simulate saja. So kita pakai SO2. Hibiscus nanti kita pakai untuk sending the data.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to show the possibility of using different access tokens. So use access token. And then for username and password is the same access token. Here and here. Okay, just copy and paste the access token here as well as here, and you connect. You should get connected. Anyone issues with not be able to connect?
Dr. Kopi, come up connection fail means
Connection failed.
yeah.
Can you refresh the browser and try again?
Oh, okay.
SO2 need to be activated, right? In platform.
Yes, it has to.
Okay, I try again and see.
Username tu kena daripada token
Username and password is the access token. The device access token.
yang panjang tu kan.
Yang ini.
API lagi panjang lah.
API yang paling panjang.
Okay. Ini
Ini
device
access token, device level. You can also use that, tapi untuk ni kita pakai access token because it is smaller, it will take lesser memory and so on. Dr. Alicia, is it okay?
The same problem.
Same problem.
Yeah, because it come
Okay,
out.
did you change here? Did you change here and here?
Yeah, MQTT.favorite, then
3000.
yeah, 3000. Then the password and the username is from the SO2 token.
Okay, how about the others? Anyone else have issue?
Port
Same issue,
300
3,000. Not 300 and 3,000.
Yeah, 3000. Okay.
Dr. Alicia, how about your SO2 in platform? Activate already?
Yeah, disactivate.
Okay, let's use so we have another device. Let's see, we use okay, let's for Dr. Alicia, maybe you can try hibiscus access token, see whether it works or not.
Okay.
Try and see.
The web page is connected but inside the Favoriot platform, the button, the red color button still there. It doesn't connected.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for connectivity because it uses access token as kind of connecting to the broker. So the broker will check. So we are not sending data yet. So when
Yeah, and it's connected.
Now connected,
Yeah, with hibiscus, but not with
Hibiscus
the
connected.
SO2.
Strange. It's very strange. It's okay. So it doesn't matter because you can use any access token here and here. Okay, first step is connecting, right? So we allow the usage of access token and API key, but we recommend the use of access token. So that's why we use access token here. Now you should see the green here. The next step, what we will do is see if we can send data to a particular device. Now, what we need to do, the topic. Now, in Favoriot platform, we use the topic like this. If you can see here, access token /v2/stream. So we will use SO2 again. So go and find your SO2 device. Dr. Alicia, you can use SO2 access token for the topic.
Okay.
Okay. As this v2/streams.
Dr. Gopi, sorry, again, Dr. Gopi, I lost track on the publish one.
Okay, publish, you get the access token first.
Okay.
SO2 access token.
Okay.
Because we want to publish to that particular device for now.
Okay.
Paste it here. And then you add /v2/streams.
Okay.
Okay, it is in the manual also like this.
Okay. I can see it.
Dr. Gopi, I have problem not connected to MQTT.
Not connected to MQTT.
Yes.
Can you share your screen? Let's see what's the issue.
Yes, sure.
Kopi, itu apa? Manual tu dapat mana? Dalam folder?
Dalam folder ada. Nombor 7 MQTT. Okay.
Yang tadi V2 tadi tu, kita add V2 and then
/streams.
Streams, ada S
Streams. Can you mqtt.favoriot.com 3000? Okay. Can you use a different access token?
Okay.
Can you say hibiscus access token? Yeah. Let's try it out and see. Yeah. Make sure you delete all. Right. Okay, just double click and then. Okay. Connect.
No connect.
Connection failed.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Ajay.
If this issue happen, pergi pada dekat Favoriot platform. Pergi
Favorite.
dekat Favoriot platform. Lepas tu, yang ni close dulu, pergi dekat edit button. Tadi nak guna device apa?
Tadi hibiscus
SO2 lah. SO2 lah. Let's guna SO2.
Okay, SO2 pergi kat edit.
Kena recreate lah.
Regenerate balik.
Configure
access token.
Nah, tu atas.
Ada satu button.
Ini.
Right,
Okay, tekan button yang ujung tu. Yes. Okay, then copy balik access token yang baru tu. Cuba guna access token tu.
Oh, it's not get registered.
Ya, dia tak berjaya register kat broker.
Okay.
All
right. Great. So use. Okay. So again, let me go back to the topic. So topic like this. Access token, the SO2 access token.
Okay.
/v2/streams. Sama macam kat sini dalam PowerPoint sini ada.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in the message, the message is particularly really the same like what we have done earlier. So we need to put the device developer ID. So SO2 data. So you can just follow the S in the here the slide. Data. Like this, something like this. Copy and paste it in the chat. So copy and paste in the chat. You can just change the device developer ID to your device developer ID. Okay. So now if you try publish, data should be there. There you go. All right. Do you see the data in the platform? Publish. There you go. This one. So if you choose SO2 in the platform, then you should be able to see the new data. Is this okay so far? Here, so far, we have not seen the status here yet. Okay, so the next step is that for us to subscribe. Now, if you want to add more, you can. I mean, it's the same format, right? So you add, say, I had humidity. This is SO2 I use for what simulation purposes, no worries about. So you can do something like this, publish. So you should be able to see this. All okay?
Okay, then click publish. Oh, what? Just
Click publish.
follow the temp 45, humidity 40.
No, not necessary. I just put any number, any values.
If I put temp 23 as a single,
Can. But
I
must
just
make
follow
sure
it.
that all in quotation must close, open and close for all. You should see the data in the platform for that specific device.
Okay.
Ada ke?
How to check in the platform?
In the data stream.
In the data stream.
Is it there?
Mine is not there because just now I use Hibiscus to do the connections, right? Then after that, the SO2 for when it comes to publish, right, the topic there.
No, it doesn't matter. So maybe what Nazim mentioned for SO2, you can recreate again the access token. You go to here, edit, configure access token. There's a refresh. Sorry, the end here, this one. Click this, and you get a new access token. Use that and see.
Okay.
How about the others? Can you all publish the data?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Sorry, Doktor.
Tak boleh?
Kita kena connect kita punya ni device.
Tak perlu.
Tak perlu? Okay.
Tak perlu.
Tadi saya ada emergency sikit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Can I share mine?
Can.
Okay. Wait, I will share mine. All right. So this
Mhm.
one,
Okay.
I'm afraid if I put
Mm-hmm. Okay, all good. Looks good.
this
Right.
is semicolon,
Yeah,
right?
correct. Colon.
Okay, colon. Okay.
Mm.
Then I publish.
Mm-hmm.
Then
In
I
the
check with the platform. Is it appear my screen platform?
tak.
Okay, I need to reshare again. Okay, just now. Now appear?
Yeah. Now appear, but the data is not there.
My one also.
It's not there, is it?
Yeah, not there also.
Saya perasan tadi dekat HiMQ tu format tu macam salah.
What is it? Can you
Okay, I try to open back.
open the other one? Yeah.
Tu device developer ID tu patutnya semicolon itu macam dot je.
Is it dot?
Yeah, I put dot.
No.
Semicolon.
Colon.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, try now.
Oh, it's colon. Okay, wait, I try again.
It's colon, right? Yeah, the one I shared also.
Okay, now okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
How about Dr. Alicia?
Second, I try and see. It's not there also because mine is SO2, right? But it's still coming out the hibiscus that
Can we see your screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, see the code, the web.
The connection is connected.
Can we see the topic that was the end, the other side?
Oh, I think I didn't put the
/v2
/v2
/streams.
/streams. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Streams. Yeah. Try now. Yeah. Should be there. No,
Yeah, it's there. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think others are okay.
Yep.
Okay. So what we have done so far is typically sending the data using MQTT. Now in MQTT, our client here, we can also subscribe to check the status, whether whatever that you send is successful or not. So for that, what you need to do, if you see in the slide here, to know the status of the data that you send, you need to use this topic. Remember, this is a different topic. Okay, your access token, the device access token, v2 /stream /status. So let's add that to the subscription. Okay, so I just copy here, easier, like this, and then add status. You subscribe to it. So now what happens? You are registered. You have registered in the broker, saying that, hey, I want to get messages for this topic. Now what you can do now, if you send a message, should get, why not? Yeah. So you see here. So this is the message that says status, a stream is created. So it is not that the topic here from the browser, it sends all the way to the platform. From the platform, the broker sees, hey, this topic, sorry, this client has subscribed to this topic. I need to push it back the status. So it gets the status back here. So that's what it means. Similarly, you can subscribe to the same topic here. Like this. Okay, add another one. like this. So I subscribe to it. Now what happens when I publish this? I will get back the same data here in the message section. Let me just publish. So I'll get both. Why? Because I still have the the message as well as the data. So I can delete the status. The next round I publish. So I'll get the data. Now, just to show that it is not within, I will share my subscription here. What you do, you subscribe to that using your subscribe to this topic. You can subscribe. So when I push data, when I publish data here, you would get in your message section my data. Okay, so use the one I shared in the chat. Use the topic to subscribe. If you have done, let me publish.
We cannot make two subscription lah.
Can. Boleh.
Dengan status dengan tu boleh kan sama?
Boleh. It doesn't matter. It just would appear here in the message section. Okay. All the subscription will be there. You can add as many subscription. So you can subscribe a new one using the topic that I've just shared. So if I publish now, you should get the data. Did you?
Okay. It takes some time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the thing. It's just a simulating that the concept of publish and subscribe. So you can subscribe as many, but in this case we are only publishing one lah. Tapi you can subscribe. That doesn't matter the numbers. So that's what it means. Now,
sorry.
Yeah.
Let's say kalau I have another platform like ThinkPeak, kan, lepas tu saya boleh pakai yang sama juga, tapi saya kena dapatkan API key daripada
dia topik dia lah. The way they do may be slightly different in terms of their connection, in terms of the topic, the format dia usually tak banyak beza lah, atau format dia, format data.
So every platform tu dia ada sendiri.
Different. Yes, the topic will be definitely be different. Like others, ThinkSpeak, ThinkSbot semua tu dia tak pakai yang the long access token. Dia maybe simpler. I'm not so sure. But they must have different topic. You can try it out with them also. No issues. Okay. So next, if all, yeah. Any questions before we move to the next one?
It's all right. Thank you.
Okay, good. So we move on to the next one. So in the next section is about sending control from the platform, right? So for that, we need to create a button. So we go to our platform. Okay, we go to the platform, go to dashboard. Let's see if I already have this. Never mind. So I'll delete this first. Okay, create a new dashboard. Put the MQTT or anything, like you can put any name. So I put the MQTT control to send control. Okay, this. Now click this. Of course, you see empty. Add widget. Click button. So you can create a label. So I put this button. Now send to device, you can select any device here. Okay, but you need to make sure that the topic that you subscribe later must be for the same device. For the sake of here, because we are already using SO2, we will use the SO2 access token. So send to device, we choose SO2. Property name. So you need to provide a property name of that button. So in this case, is a button 1. I want to change just to button. Output value, it could be 0, 1, it could be on, off, anything. So we will change it later. But for now, we can leave it as button, output value as 1. Add the property, add the widget. So you will see this button. Of course, when you click now, nothing would happen. Now, go back to, so far, okay? This one, this part?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah? All right. So go back to your client. Okay, go back to the client. Now, if you look into the slide is there actually, subscribe to RPC. This is a control from dashboard, button, slider, and everything. So here you can see your device access token, V2 RPC. So this is slightly different. So you need to just subscribe. At the end there, just change from stream to RPC. Then, you try to click the button. Click the button and see what happens. You will see a message would appear. Button. This is the message. This is the device developer ID.
Will you please repeat how to
Which
link
one?
the button?
All right. This one done or not? This part.
Yeah, already.
Okay, you have set it as send to SO2, right?
Yes.
Okay. So here, add new topic to subscribe. So here is access token, your SO2 access token /V2/RPC. By right, if you have done earlier, it will appear for as streams. It will appear like this. If you just click a new one. So just change the streams to RPC. If not there, then you need to, this is access token for SO2. This is V2 and this is RPC, and then subscribe to it. After you subscribe, you click the button, you will get a bit slow. So you'll get the message here. Did you get?
So the message will appear after we press the button.
The button, yes.
Right.
Now, if you want to change the value, say I want to change, I don't want 1, I want on, off, or on first, right? So again, same thing, click, you click here, see the value here. Now, first I need to delete it. So I have to change button. So now this button is only one value. It's only one value. So add property, update. So when I click the button now, the WebSocket will get the on message, this one. And it's for this particular device. Is it clear so far? Because why I'm doing this step by step, we will be using the same button later when we want to send control to Hibiscus Sense.
Dr. Gopi, my part is when I press the button, it didn't come out. So I'm not sure if my button settings problem. I share my screen.
Yeah, can please.
Okay.
Can we see the setting? No, that one. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Go down. Okay, SO2 button 1, add property. Okay, all done. Okay, good. Go to.
This is okay, right?
Yeah. Okay. You must this one. Okay, you can clear all those things.
Okay.
I will fire all those.
Okay, we clear the message.
Can. You just need to clear the topic. This subscription topic will disappear.
I just copy back this one, right?
It's the same one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already there. Okay, change RPC. It's already there. Okay, subscribe. Okay, so go back to your platform.
Go back to platform, and then okay. Press RPC, right? Okay, when I click RPC, it didn't come out.
Okay. Can we see the access token for RPC? Sorry, for the device. No, at the device.
This one.
No, there in the platform.
This one.
Yeah. Okay, let's do one thing.
I think I copied that in.
Yeah. Let's try that first. Copy that and try it. If that doesn't work, okay. Not at the top.
Oh, at the this one, right?
At the this one. Yeah. Let's try one more time. Dashboard.
Come already. Okay.
Okay. Maybe the access token, something wrong.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Mr. Gopi, can I share my screen?
Yeah, can.
Okay. So this is the thing. So it should be appear like this message.
No, not that type of message. Something similar lah. Tapi kena subscribe. Udah subscribe ke? Tak ada.
Subscribe here.
That is receiving a different message. Okay, you add new topic. Okay. Yang ada streams tu, you buang streams. Replace with RPC.
Okay.
RPC. Yeah, subscribe. Now you see a different topic that you subscribe.
So I need to publish, right?
No, not publish.
No.
Button.
Okay, button
platform.
RPC.
Platform. Yeah, so you click the button. See the data at the. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Saya punya tak jadi lah.
Dia boleh tengok tak?
Dekat publish topik tu dia, Allah, sekejap. Minimize sangat.
So the second step that we did is nothing to do with publish, is publishing from the button. Okay. Okay, this is okay. All right. So the subscribe. No,
yeah,
did you? You can subscribe to this channel. Click the subscribe.
Subscribe.
Okay. Okay, the same one, right? Okay, subscribe.
Same one.
Tak keluar pula.
Okay, RPC.
Okay, can we see your RPC? Sorry, the button setting.
Kat sini.
Kat hujung tu ada click that one and then click the spanner tu. Right. Yeah, SO2 all correct. Strange. Okay, let's see your access token.
Device,
Yeah, access token. Copy the access token. No. Go back to the view. I can copy that also. You can copy that one also. Okay. Copy. Subscribe. Add. Tak apa, subscribe. Subscribe. Tak, subscribe. Tukar yang access token tu. Slash v2 /streams. Sorry, /rpc.
Dia unique ni juga.
Topic dia, yes. Unique to that particular topic, yes. RPC must be all. V must be small also. Is it small?
Okay.
And RPC also small. Yes. Boleh try button tengok. Okay, there you go. Ada kan tu message tu?
Ada. Okay.
See, must be very careful as I mentioned earlier. MQTT are basic case sensitive.
Ya, mungkin itulah.
Yes. Okay. Right. So we have done the button. So let's add, say another one more widget. This time we add switch. Okay, we add. So go back to dashboard, add widget, click on the switch. So switch is basically on and off control, right? So we put the switch. Send to same SO2 because you already have that. So I don't want to recreate again. So property name. So I put the switch only. So here there's an on and off value. So there are two values. Button only one value. Switch we have two values, on and off. So you can save the state if you want to, like this. Now you don't have to do anything in the here because you're already listening to the topic, the same topic. So when you click the switch on, you will get a message, switch on, for that same topic. If you click the switch off, you will get message, switch off. Did you get it? Okay, let me repeat the switch. So the switch, when you will see this, the label be the same. Send. If you want to try different device, you can. So say that you want to change to hibiscus lah, right? So we change to hibiscus. This value you can change also. So you can put 1 or on, whatever it is. So leave it as it is. So update. Now if I click switch, I won't get any message here. Why? Anyone? Why I'm
need
not?
to subscribe to Hibiscus first,
Yes, exactly. So I need to subscribe to Hibiscus. So I need to find my access token for Hibiscus. This one. And then change the access token here.
Can we on off the buzzer in the Hibiscus sense?
Boleh. Nanti kita buat satu persatu. Kita nanti
Okay.
lepas nanti buzzer tu okay, boleh jugalah, nanti kita tengok macam mana. Kita play with lights first. So I've subscribed to Hibiscus. So when I switch off, so I'll get switch off Hibiscus. You see here? So now I've subscribed to 2. So if I click the button, I will get for this subscribe topic. If I click switch, it will go for mana tadi? Belum lagi. There you go. So switch on. Okay. So let's make it 1 to make it easier. So I will change this one to 1. That is to SO2. Everyone okay with this?
Yep.
Okay. So
macam ni kita nak, tadi kan RPC kan, so switch ni dia nama apa?
Nama ini
V2/RPC.
yang kat sini ya.
Ya.
It depends on what you select here.
Okay.
See, okay, if for me, I have selected this device.
Okay.
Now, the access token, it depends on which device you select. Kalau you select device 1, then you need to put device 1 access token at the subscribe topic. I put it as SO2. Then the topic here, because I've already subscribed earlier, it will be there. If it is not, then you need to add.
Dia tak boleh serentak lah, macam dua switch
boleh.
Satu device.
Boleh.
Dua switch untuk satu device. Maksudnya macam mana ya?
Macam apa?
Like this one, you have one switch.
Okay. Maksudnya switch yang second tu pun direct to macam yang control untuk RPC juga.
Boleh. You can add another switch also can. Say I put the second switch. Right? Switch 1, leave it here. All those things. So sini the same device, right? Okay. So I can second switch. So what happens when I click this? You will notice this. Switch 1. The other switch is my just a switch. There.
Dia dekat subscription tu dia punya coding dia macam mana?
Subscription dia yang ni access token V2/RPC. V is small letter, RPC is also small letter.
Still RPC.
Yes. All the control all under RPC.
Okay.
Dr. Gopi, if I have to switch from for 2 devices, so my subscription should have 2 token, right?
2 access token subscription.
2 access token. Okay.
So macam ni, for example, at the second switch ni, let's assume I change it to
Hibiscus
lah. So I need to get the device.
Access token.
Hibiscus saya dah subscribe dah tadi. Yang ini saya. Okay, ini Hibiscus, ini yang SO2. So if I switch, there you see.
Okay, Hibiscus. Okay.
Ini Hibiscus. Okay. Only one.
So the difference between RPC and stream is just for control and to see in the stream purposes. That's it.
Yes.
You
yes.
don't have any other than that. These two, is it?
These two, no. So we want to differentiate between the stream as a normal stream. For control purposes, we use the RPC/RPC. That's the only difference. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we need to differentiate in terms of the topic. So streams are always standard from any what's called APIs. So we use /streams for all streams that comes in. Okay, so we add one more. This time we add slider. Now slider is like this. It moves, right? The slider. There's a value from 0 to 100. You can change the maximum range as well. If you want to increase, also can. Leave it. So say slider. Again, the same. I don't want to change. So I put as slider. Okay. Straightforward. If you set 20, and then you will get slider 20. So you move again. So you get a new message. So you get 79.
Can you repeat that again one more time?
Sorry. Yeah, so let me just again. So you add new widget. You see the slider here. Now, slider is to give a value, a range of value from 0 to a maximum. You can set the maximum here. So when you move the button here, it will take the last value and then it will send to the particular device that you send. So in this case, I want to send it to SO2. So sliders, I just use slider. You can change the property name. So, and then you can save the state. Okay, so you will see this. Right? Now, if you move, now I got 88. See here, 88. I received 88.
It means exactly the numbers.
Yeah,
if like
exactly.
on off, we know that it's on off, right? But
yeah, this is the number that you have selected like this. Any number between
what does exactly like 41 means? It means it gives you 41% of
no,
what?
It depends on how you interpret it. Later we will see how we can use the value to control the brightness of the RGB light.
Okay. It's a okay, right.
You can use it for any purpose. For example, you want to say how to put
even a sound intensity.
Sound intensity or brightness, or you want to control the speed of certain things. There's a range values, right? So you can set that.
So copy the message sent through the widget, right? Is it they count the number, the 5,000 number?
No, not this one. Not this one. Control, no. Let me see. Control.
API.
Yes. This one also, yes. Control also. API. Because it uses the API.
Oh. Okay. Even so though this one they read from where? This one they read from the Favoriot platform, right? The data.
Yes. Read from Favoriot platform.
So I control.
The broker will send the message to all the subscribers.
Okay.
So now I've subscribed to a topic, right? So what it does is that the broker will see, this is whoever subscribed, it will push the data.
Okay. So means this website is a third party, yeah?
This one is third party. This one is third party. This is third party, but you are still getting the data.
So your favorite platform will send the data to the third party.
To a third party, yes.
Through
Yes,
the API.
Yes, because this subscription topics are there.
Okay.
Next, we will see how we can take control or send control to the Hibiscus Sense.
But since I checked back the API limit, I think that's still the same.
This doesn't change, is it?
I'm not sure.
Nazrin, I need to ask my expert here.
Yes.
The RPC control does not affect the API, is it?
Yes. Data
So
API numbers.
Okay, so sorry, so it's my mistake. So RPC control doesn't have effect on the API.
How's the API count works? Actually,
see, if you use any of this REST API, any of this, then it get counted. Either you post, you retrieve the data, it get counted.
Okay. So the third-party software is okay, I mean.
Not to say third-party software. Say you use third-party software to use get, for example, get data.
Okay.
It's considered you are using an API.
Oh, okay.
It's considered one API.
So, but this third-party.
But this one is using directly to the broker. The broker controls it and doesn't go through the platform's API. See, let me just show this diagram. Hold on. Yeah. See, all the here, right? So what happens is that this broker, right, for MQTT broker, so when you send a message, it gets recorded in the platform. So when it gets recorded in the platform, it takes up an API. But if you send a control from here, it doesn't use that specific API that we have stated earlier. The API
the control
documentation
is from the Favoriot, right?
Control is from the Favoriot.
Oh, sorry. The control
is from the Favoriot.
Yeah, widget is from Favoriot.
Yes. But
not the web page.
The web page is just for receiving purpose.
Oh, receiving purpose.
But
redirect.
Yes. But because we are not using these APIs to send control, it is not counted.
Okay.
So see how to know whether API is counted or not. If you use any of these APIs here, that is considered as one API. Any of these APIs from project, groups, and so on. From external, okay? Right. So let's move on to Hibiscus. So we go to the code that says Hibiscus-MQTT-training-basic. Do you have this? Okay, let me just let me explain the code first before you make any changes. Now, first thing is you need to add the MQTT library. Can you download the library that we have shared in the folder? There's one library called MQTT. Do you find that library? It's called MQTT-2.5.0.zip. Download it. You don't unzip, you just add, in the new library. Include library, add zip library. Download that library first, and then go to Sketch, include library, add zip library, and you find
MQTT,
where you,
right?
Yeah, MQTT-2.5.0.zip.
Okay.
Okay, then let me explain. So download the MQTT library in the folder. And then edit. Okay, you can not edit, Sketch, include library, add zip library. So find that zip file and then select it and open. So you'll get added. Now let me explain the code. This is Wi-Fi. This is MQTT. This we have added earlier, the BME. In Hibiscus sense, there are 3 chipsets. One is this BME. The other one is APDS9960. The other one is MPU6050. And each of it is meant for different sensors. We will see later what are the sensors that's available.
APD is for which sensor?
APD is, if not mistaken, accelerometer.
Accelerometer.
Yeah, proximity. Sorry, APDS is proximity. There you go, proximity.
Okay. So BM just now is the temperature, pressure, right?
BME is altitude, temperature, and humidity. The other sensor is for acceleration and gyro. Okay, I'll explain one by one. So this is for acceleration. This is for the temperature, humidity, pressure, altitude. This is for
proximity.
Proximity. In fact, under here, MPU also has gyro. We will use these two, gyro and acceleration. It also has temperature.
Oh.
It also has temperature. Okay. So this is the 3 chipsets. Of course, the chipset is not the production level chipset. It's not so accurate, but okay, can be used. Right. So this is Adafruit NeoPixel. This is to control the RGB. This is to define the chipsets. So we will be using APDS, BME, and MP. You can use any name, but just to understand which chipset it belongs to. And we need to use sensor.
Every time we have to define this.
No, once only lah. Once only.
Every program.
Oh yes. Yes. Every code you need to define this. Okay. This is for sensor event. It is meant for MPU chipset. This is how it has been defined by those chipset manufacturers. So you must call. Hold on. Is anyone coming? Okay, so you must call this entity with A, G, and temperature if you want to use this component within the chipset here. We'll see this later. Okay, the next is that this is the same Wi-Fi device developer ID, API key. Now this for API key, because we are using MQTT, we use SO2 device access token. For SO2 we use say device 1. Different device. Publish topic. For publish topic, device 1. Same like this, right?
Access token is for the short.
Yeah, the short one. The short one.
The Wi-Fi header still use Wi-Fi.
Same. The Wi-Fi is the same. You can copy from the earlier. Pardon?
I mean, include Wi-Fi.hash. Previously, we learned one more is for the save power, right? Power saving purpose. IPv6 low power.
Correct. No, you can use this one also. No worries. For MQTT, because they have a size that we can set.
Okay.
So you use this. You can change your Wi-Fi. You can change now also if you want to. Your Wi-Fi ID, your Wi-Fi password. For device developer ID, we use device 1. So that means, what's the device now? This one. Okay, of course, your name will be different here. It's your name. Now, for this API key here, I did not actually change the name API key. We can leave it as it is, but use the device 1 access token. The short one. Okay, so just replace here the device 1 access token. So here it will be this device access token is like this.
We use the device access token at this moment because we want to save power or what?
Yeah, save memory. You want to reduce the total size. Because if you use that big long API key, you can still send. Not to worry, but it's too long.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for now we use the access token.
So if I use the long one, the read and write one, so it's for all.
Yeah, for all. Yes, you're right. Okay, so for publish, because you want to publish to the platform. So you use this. This and this is the same.
Can I
Okay,
just
so
type
far?
API underscore key at here?
Again, once again?
Can I type the API underscore key at this slash v2 slash string?
Here, you mean?
Yeah. Can I just type this?
You can. It will be like this. API key. Oh, sorry.
Is there any effect on this?
It should not affect. You can try it out and see.
Okay, try.
Okay. The next one is the MQTT client. So we are calling the client and we are giving the size. The delay values, I put it as 30 seconds. You can decrease it, say 15 seconds. 30 seconds is also fine.
Sorry, the client size means what?
The size that you can set, the size of the data for MQTT.
Means different type of devices or what?
It depends on device capability. Sometimes some devices have low memory. So you want to reduce the size. Sometimes by data, data that you are processing and sending from the device.
In the byte format, the unit is byte or what?
Byte format, this is size.
The size is?
Byte.
Byte, yeah.
Byte.
Okay.
And then we have delay value, 30 seconds. The first one is you connect to Wi-Fi. The second one here is access token. So you can just replace this with your API key. Now, what this means is, this is your user ID. This is your username. And this is your password. Again, we are using the same for all. Your device access token.
API key, then the second one is username and password, the third one.
Third one is password. Remember earlier in the Hive MQTT, there is a client ID. The client ID is here actually, your user ID. This is your your identification. This is your username, this is your password.
The username, the SSID username.
Username is, remember just now we used the access token. So platform uses both, either the API key, the long API key, or the access token.
Okay.
So we use the access token as the username and password. That's what it means here. So this is.
Okay.
So this means client. Let me just put here.
So just maintain
client
it as the
ID.
API key.
Yeah, just leave it as it is.
Okay.
Don't do anything here. You just change your API key.
Okay.
So what it means is that client ID, username and
password.
Yeah. This format.
Okay.
We're using all the same.
Yep.
So what it does here is until it connects, it will print this ... And if it's successful, you should see this message in the serial monitor. So we use 115.200.
Favoriot. Oh, okay.
Access token yang panjang tu
Tak. Yang kecilnya tu daripada yang ini.
From the device.
From the device. Kita dah bagi kat sini, so tak perlu nak. Just use the same one here.
Dr. Gopi just nak mention apa yang number 1, number 2, number 3 tu kan.
Yeah.
Refer to the client ID, username, password.
So just leave it like that.
Yep.
Tadi kat sini dia ada API key kan, ataupun access token.
Device access token.
Tukar tu kepada yang ini.
API key.
API_key.
Okay. Alright.
Sebab lupa sebelum ni. Banyak.
Okay, very much. Connect. This is SSID password macam tadi. Same. This is, let's see what it's, MQTT. So it means is that try to connect to MQTT and it uses the default port. Net here is a default port, which is for standard port is 1883. You don't have to change anything, just leave it. I'm just explaining. And then if it is a secure port is 8883. Okay, so by default it uses 1883. Right, connect. Into, this is what Nazrin has explained yesterday. You want to output digital write high, supposed to be low, but let's see later. RGB pin, RGB show. Begin means you're starting the RGB light on the hibiscus, and then you want to show the light. All this is to check whether the chipset is working or not. Okay, so if it is not something wrong with the chipset, then it would print failed the particular chipset. Now in this part, there's some setting here. This setting is actually from the libraries that has been provided, and it is meant for something like, for example, 8G. Okay, I'm not very sure about what 8G, 16G, and all those things. The accelerometer, I'm not expert in the accelerometer. So the accelerometer can range from 2G until 16G or 32G. So you can play around with this. But by default, we use 8G. Same goes for the gyro range. It goes maximum, but I'm not sure how it goes to 500 degrees. And also this filter. Okay, this all usually is given by the manufacturer.
We must declare like this, right?
Yes, you must declare this. It's a standard declaration. Then connect. So this one, okay, it's the same like earlier.
Can we declare on top there?
This is, you see, okay, you see here, it is declared in the setup.
Oh.
It doesn't matter anywhere within the setup. Nah. You can declare earlier also, here also can, outside also can. Okay, so the important thing is that in Arduino programming, the two functions which are important must be there, which is setup and also loop. Must be there. If you leave out, it will give an error. And loop is actually a continuous function. That means it will keep on checking that particular loop. Okay. So here, this is how we read. So this one all we have done earlier. It's just that proximity is APDS dot read proximity. Okay, and then what is the value here? Altitude, this is 101325, is actually the sea level. Pressure is, earlier we did not divide by 100. So now we divide by 100 just to get a smaller number. Read temperature, read humidity. Next is the accelerometer using the NPU chipset. You got X, Y, Z accelerometer, acceleration, and then the gyro. So later we twist the sensor, we'll get a different reading. Right? And then publish JSON, serial print JSON. Now,
what
just to show,
what is the unit for this?
For this one, is it?
Just now you said the pressure is divided by 100, right? So the
unit for this, okay, give me a minute. Let me just check.
Should we declare inside here or just a number?
Yes, it's already declared. Let me just give me read BME.get. So while I find this one, you may want to change the where's the delay? Change the delay to 10. Let me find out the
10 seconds.
Let's say 10 seconds so that you will see the difference when you tilt it. So the pressure. So pressure is written in Pascal.
So if we divide by 100,
it is called, it's called in inches dash HG.
So hecto.
So 1 Pascal. So divide by.
So the proximity sensor also measure in cm or?
Distance wise, it is not cm. It is their own value. I don't know whether we can actually translate it to cm or not. I tried, but it doesn't really give that good of proximity level.
So all this under which data sheet? Which data sheet?
It is under. Nazin really share that semalam data sheet.
Sorry?
The data sheet for.
Oh, untuk spesifik chipset ni, chipset ni.
Yes.
Okay, nanti saya dapatkan.
Kalau untuk hibiscus sense tu, kalau boleh.
Okay, boleh.
Okay, so you can compile and upload it. So let me compile mine. Let me know if anyone have successfully uploaded the data.
Dr. Gopi, just upload the data.
Yes. You have made the changes, right?
The changes early.
Yeah, yang ini Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Lepas tu password, device. Yang ini.
The last thing is 10 milli. 10 second.
Yeah, 10 second.
Okay, I try to upload first.
Saya ada error lah. Multiple libraries were found for Wi-Fi.h ni macam mana?
Multiple libraries for Wi-Fi.h. You may need to delete some of the libraries is already there. Can you see the location of that particular library that was shown in the error?
Yeah, okay. Dia tulis yang C user OneDrive recruitment. Okay, I can see the location.
you need to delete that one that gives an error. So delete that folder.
It will take some time, right?
Yeah, it'll take some time. Depends on your laptop. Kalau laptop tu baru.
Dr. Gopi, so when you move the sensors, when you can see the gyrometer there, the
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah.
So you can see.
Yeah, can
see. We check at data stream, right?
Yes, data stream. You can also open your serial monitor and you can also see the value. Mine is still loading. Let me just want to show that.
Okay, so when we play around with the device, so it will change.
Yes, it should change.
The coordinator.
Yeah. So mine is that you will see something like this.
Okay.
And if you move, you move around and you will see the values will change. Let me just open. Just want to show. Anyone has issues? For proximity, right? So what you can do, you can move it closer and see what's the distance like. Let's show this. Okay. So if you move it closer maybe, and you will see the reading of the proximity sensor. Proximity is this one. So here's 0, nothing. So let's wait and see. There you go, 1. But it's not that sensitive, this proximity sensor. Okay, I'm just bringing it a bit closer. Mine, I think I set quite long, so that's why so I put it 30 seconds.
Okay.
Can you see? Can you see the difference?
Yeah.
Right. So it's 2 and so on. So if you put it, like this, horizontal, you should get X, Y, Z as 0, 0, 0 by right lah. No, Z also 0. Z is not 0.
Another one, kalau the error is said that invalid library found to still the same. Do I need to delete
invalid library? Invalid library
found. Library found in C and directory. Dia punya directory dah panjang lah.
Invalid library found. This for which one? Which library is this?
It's here library in. Can I share my?
Yeah, can. Let me just stop. Boleh besarkan tak? Error compiling dev module. Okay. Invalid library found. What is the invalid library yang tu? Oh. Okay, ini semua dah okay. Ini pasal library.
Yang ni spy.h tu tak wujud.
So saya
Apa dia?
Spy.h.
Tak wujud, so dia tak kena install balik lah.
And then satu lagi ada file yang kacau tu. Kena
So,
delete yang not used tu.
Not used tu yang mana? Yang ni, semua ni?
Kat situ ada tulis apa tu, folder apa.
Yang ni lah.
Tak, yang tengok yang warna merah tu dulu dari atas. Okay, pasal tak ada use ada directory isi user semua tu. Tengok yang not use, program, yang tu cari
library,
file wifi tu delete.
So cari dia punya folder dia.
Cari dia punya folder.
Lepas tu delete ke macam mana?
Delete.
For the others, we take a short break. We'll be back at 4 o'clock. Okay, let's. This one we try to solve now. Okay, what's this? So we need to access as admin.
Saya punya admin lah.
Admin. You Windows app. Yeah. Why you are deleting that one? Is that the one?
Cakap sini kan file Windows app.
Program file. Windows app. Arduino dalam tu. Cannot access.
Okay, yes. Oh, sebab folder dia hidden tu. Login guna Windows ni memang pakai admin ke user biasa?
Saya memang user biasa.
Oh, user biasa patutlah. Tak boleh delete.
Bukan, saya punya user biasa tu yang
masa kita buka Windows, okay, kita ada username password kan. Dia admin selalunya dia ada password lain. Kalau user biasa ada password lain.
Password apa memang buka-buka terus boleh.
Oh, terus lah. Tapi tak boleh ni. Ini pelik ni.
Dia maksudnya file dekat sini not use ni, kalau macam ni saya kena delete ke macam mana?
Sepatutnya kena delete yang tu sebab dia kacau.
Semalam tak ada isu kan? Pagi tadi tak ada isu kan?
Tak ada isu lah.
Pagi tadi tak ada isu kan?
Tak ada pun isu.
Only after can we delete other food not used?
Kalau saya buang semua terus ni boleh tak?
Jangan.
Sebab dia kata
takut ada benda yang guna. Maybe boleh. Tadi just buat installation MQTT kan?
Tak apa, saya try
search file. Can we add, see, they say that no search file or directory.
Boleh je try
add first. Add yang ada fruit BME 280 itu dulu in the library. Add first. library. Yeah.
Ni saya dah install dah lah.
Install. Update. Klik update. Let's see. No, update kat sebelah sana tu. Kanan. Okay. Track.
Same error. Now same lah, still file yang sama.
Different not used.
Kalau yang use ni means that saya tak delete yang ni lah.
Kalau ikutkan yang use tu memang while kita compile itu adalah folder yang contain all the library yang guna nanti. Not use tu dia sebab ada something yang duplicate tu yang dia terkeluar sekali. Selalunya kena delete je folder tu, tapi tak boleh delete kan. Sangat je ni.
Tak apa, saya try pakai laptop satu lagi dah.
Boleh.
Laptop ni problem dia sebab semalam pun saya try AVME ni memang ada problem, tapi saya pakai version yang sebelumnya.
I see.
So dia boleh. Maybe laptop dia boleh. Okay. Try one first.
We'll break for a while. We'll be back at 4.